Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. You wearing a polo? Oh, okay. I was gonna say you better not be wearing a polo. Make me look bad. Hi.
Congratulations.
Thanks, mate.
So what's the process been like to get to here now?
Pretty easy to be honest. Not easy. Sorry, but like it's like it was very quick. So I got a call on last Tuesday. JR pretty much like cryptically asked like if I want a DP spot, and I had to figure out whether I'd be able to balance uni at the same time as it. And then next day it kind of went through my head. I was like, come on Tom, just take a shot, do it, see what you get out of it. So yeah.
So first history making being the first academy player to come into
Yeah.
the system. What did the academy do to prepare you for this?
A lot. So like being with like people like Keegs, like the actual coaches. So when you come into things like preseason, you don't feel overly nervous because you know at least a couple people there. So it's like you just feel a little bit more prepared than if you just came in blindly and you had to be introduced to all these new people. So it's been good to make me a bit more comfortable. And in terms of like basketball, of course, upskilling me, getting me ready for like these higher levels, higher pressure situations. So.
So how has it made you? What parts of your game have you significantly improved to get you here because of that work?
Half court shooting. Half court shooting. Definitely more developing more of a guard mindset than anything. So, like I used to be purely like big inside, just finishing at the ring, nothing much else. But they've developed my ball handling skills a bit more. It's not quite at NBL level yet, but obviously as I work with the boys and get better at that. But now it's much better than it was, yes, at least.
What are you studying?
Neuroscience.
So when you say like you got the call and you have to think about whether you can balance it,
Yeah.
like what were the considerations? Neuroscience obviously a very demanding degree. Are you able to do both, or is that on the back burner now?
So far it's been good. So far I've managed to do it. It's a bit hectic, but once I think once we get to a routine. So after Japan, once all the preseason stuff dies down, then it will be more than fine. I'll be able to do it. So this semester's actually been fairly light in terms of assignments. It's more like big assignments, but little of them. If that makes sense. So it's not overly taxing right now.
Was it a case of weighing up, the opportunity to play basketball at high level and the degree that you can sort of leave to later on? Were those considerations you had to make?
Yeah, so it was more about next year. So I've got some postgraduate stuff. So this is my last year of uni. So postgraduate, I've got things like I've applied for things like med and podiatry, dentistry. So I was like, what if I get an offer and I can't do Wildcats? But obviously they're very good at helping me be able to balance uni. So they've been more than helpful with like being overly considerate. That I'd like to still be able to pursue both paths. But obviously Wildcats is more on the forefront right now than anything. Yeah.
So regardless of what happens, you will eventually finish your degree in some capacity?
Yeah, so definitely that was like I told Danny, I told JR, I told him that I definitely want to finish my degree this year. But yeah, so it won't be overly taxing in terms of getting it done though. So I think I should be able to make it work. Yeah.
How's your neuroscience work going?
You said what?
How's your neuroscience knowledge going?
I know about neurons a little bit. Took a basic biology in school. That's about it. Not great with neuroscience, no.
You guys looking forward to Friday night, first opportunity one up in this group?
Yeah, no, I'm just excited to be a part of this. Play with the guys, get to meet them, see how they all play, and just hopefully get ready to win some basketball games.
Where do you see the difference in preparation being given that some blokes been here for a few weeks, some blokes just come in? Do you feel like there's a gelling happening at the moment, or is this what the pre-season games are about?
I think there's a little bit of gelling happening right now. It's the guys that have been here the last 2 weeks. We kind of, I almost think of it like test dummies, so to speak. We're learning the new offense that's been in place, but they're also making tweaks just to see how the coaches and players feel about it. So, I mean, I think it's been gelling really good. Guys are getting used to playing with each other, young guys, older guys. And then I think when we play, like in Japan, we play the preseason games this weekend, the guys will just start to feel it out, and it'll all come together eventually when we get to the beginning of next season.
That's one of the new faces. You need a lot of minutes during the pre-season to come up to speed with what those folks a lot already know because they've been coached.
I mean, I wouldn't complain if I had a lot of minutes, but no, I mean, it's something that I've kind of understood from the beginning. It's a really simple offense, and it's more of a read and react kind of thing. You play off the decision somebody else makes, and then you just keep moving, keep going. But no, I wouldn't complain if I had a lot of minutes. It'd be nice.
What's the difference between your college career and coming into the Wildcats setup?
I'd say the big thing is just the physicality and speed. At Division I, it's a high level in America. That's the highest level of college basketball you can get to, but professional is just a whole nother level of physicality. The rules are a little different, so that also it allows for more physicality, but just the pace of basketball, shorter shot clock, stuff like that, that takes a little bit of adjusting and getting used to, which over the first few days, the shot clock would go off, and I'm like, well, I didn't even know the shot clock was getting close. So it's just stuff like that, getting used to it, but now I think we're pretty much adjusted.
How have you found being in Perth?
Oh, I've loved it. It's been awesome. So I can't complain. Guys have been showing me around, showing me all the good spots. The beaches are really nice, so can't complain. It's been great.
Have you watched football yet?
I've been to 2 games. So went to the Derby, I think it was called. That was a cool experience to see that, and then was able to go to the Dockers game last weekend and do a interview on the pitch, which was kind of nerve-wracking. There was a lot more people than there are right here, but it was fun. I've learned the rules, so I kind of got it down.
Already learned the rules of football.
Most of them, yeah. There's a few that kind of throw me off. I don't know what's going on there, but the basic rules.
You're doing better than all of us because we don't know the rules. You're enjoying Perth now. Just wait for summer and the beach.
That's what I've heard. I'm a fan of the rain, so I'm okay with it. But I've heard the summers. I was in California the last 5 years, so summers are kind of what I'm used to a little bit.
When Cobb was asking about sort of hoping to play a lot of minutes, what kind of role has JR sort of described for you for this season, or just even in the preseason?
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, just being that guy that brings that intensity every day, bring the energy, bring the joy to basketball. We got some guys that are quieter. You got some guys that are more energetic and loud, but kind of being that glue guy, holding it together and being the middle ground. Because I'm able to, do a little bit of both, bring the intensity, but there's going to be days where I'm just listening, I'm taking in, I'm absorbing everything guys got to say, so I can kind of do a little bit of both, and then just do what I got to do to get on the court, whatever that is.
Have you had a moment to reflect on your own journey? You've gone from Shepparton, spent a lot of time in the States, and now back in Perth playing for the Wildcats. Have you had a moment to stop and reflect and think about what you've accomplished?
Yeah, it was kind of a little bit after I signed. I was with my parents, gave them a call, and just really appreciative of the fact that I've been able to travel the world a little bit, but also be able to play at such a high level, and just given the opportunity to play Division I college basketball, get my school and degree paid for, and then be at one of the highest levels of professional basketball you can get to. So it's just something I'm really, really grateful for. All the people around me, God, it's kind of surreal when you think about it.
What's the impression of the NBL in America? I guess you're kind of in a unique situation where you were aware of it because you were in Australia. But is it a competition that American college players are aware of?
I think it's getting higher up there now. I feel like it used to kind of just be it's like NBA or bust. But now I think you talk to guys that have aspirations to go play professional, and they're like, yeah, my goal is to get to NBL or EuroLeague, leagues that are just below the NBA. And everybody knows these are great leagues now. So I think it's up and coming. The media has been really good about promoting it as well, which I think has helped. But in the basketball community, I think it's a lot more well-known than it used to be, say 10 years ago or something like that. So I'm excited to see where it goes, though.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.